Hey, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. It's 1:43 in the morning. Um, as you have probably heard in the past me say that I have trouble sleeping from time to time. Um, so I have some melatonin on deck, and I will be taking it probably in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So, anywho, I want to come to you. First, I'd like to introduce my channel again. It's Just Bree. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, I guess, if it's available. I don't know what the hell. And also, I wanted to welcome my new subscribers. Let me see if I can find a couple of you guys because I really do appreciate it. Let's see. Be a mixture of new subscribers and a couple of my subscribers that just showed up in my feed. Rashawn Martin, Mr. Xavier, hey, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, Purple Butterfly, hi girl. Um, let's see if I can find any new subscribers down in the dungeon here. Uh, let's see. Looks like, is Miss T my subscriber? I don't know. Um, looks like Todd Tay up. How you doing? Red Wings Hockey. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Common Sense. Hey. I had a couple of new subscribers. Pink Panther. How you doing? Let's see. Um, let's see. Oh, I had some new subscribers. Lime Aqua and Ginger. How you doing? That's not a new subscriber, but hey girl. Fleetwood Mac. He's already been on board. Well, you know what? I can't. Let's see. It's too late. I wish I could shout you out. Maybe in the future. Tamika. Hey girl. So anyway. Okay, now let's get into it. My jazzy life. All right, so the topic of discussion is recent, um, her recent, what do you say? How do you say? Acknowledgement of having to move. Okay, so reading from Lipstick Alley, someone says her lease ended in March of this year. She's been doing month to month since then. So basically, everybody knows that she's saying that she doesn't know what to do. Things are coming up soon. That change is gonna have to be made, and so on and so forth. So our lashes says, staying is not an option. I know y'all know why. Side eye, wink, wink. Those folks do not want her and those kids. Talking about the apartment complex. She makes just as much noise as they do with the hollering. I'm how I'm sure fat tit, gut, and butt hollers at her and the kids. Then you have the crying, barking, whining, and screaming. I'm sure the folks from the other buildings can hear all of that BS. Not to mention destroyed fixtures, doors, barbecuing close to the garage, and that dangerous ass fire pit. Why in the hell would they ask her to stay? I mean, yeah, she's living in that apartment as if she's got a front yard and a backyard. Bitch, I thought you was that bitch. I mean, I stayed in my little apartment for 8 years, and I had actually, we all had individualized garages. So, you know, it was okay for us to kind of do that in the back or whatever. We had my garage led into my kitchen, and then I had a front door um with some steps in the front or whatever. But anyway, long story short, after living there for 8 years or so, 7, 8 years, my daughter, because it was just me and my daughter, and then when my son came along, around about the time he was 2, 2.5, almost 3, obviously it was gonna be time to, get a bigger place. So my daughter she drove around the corner because she was, I think my mom was the one driving at the time. Yeah. So they found this house around the corner from me, and so I looked into it, and at the time, my landlord was like, "Damn, what do you?" He was like, "Me by my now." I don't have to. I know people come on here in front. This ain't nothing to lie about anyway, but and I seen people coming in, scouring, looking over their apartment and stuff, and you know, doing a little walkthrough and stuff. And he was like, "You the only person." He was like, "You make more than just as much as I do." First of all, he's a older. I want to say he's a. Yeah, I guess you could say here Red Dot Indian. Older man, Red Dot Indian. He's like a I want to say he an engineer, and he was like, "You make just as much as I do." When he was going over my application, and he was like, "You make just as much as these couples coming in here looking." So I made the most money. Never had an eviction. Praise all due praises to God. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it was what it was. And I've been living here for 8 years. And it's a very humble ranch style, home. They didn't really do a lot of upgrades. But it's a place to live. Praise God. It's well kept. But not a lot of upgrades and everything, So 3 bedroom, full basement, beautiful, nice big backyard. We having a get together on the 4th of July, and a lovely, nice large front yard. So hey, you know, um, and I pay $1,000 a month in rent. So, um, and I love it here. The street is absolutely so quiet. I mean, the loudest that the street has ever gotten, and I tell no lies. And I know I'm going off into a little tangent, so just follow me, follow along. I had next door to me on one side, I had a gay couple. They were two old white men, okay? Old. But they had a lot of friends. Um the one gentleman actually was a local celebrity. He was some kind of piano player, and very, very kind, very nice. One used to wear shoe polish or something on his head to cover something. I don't freaking know. And and the other one used to work on their car and was taking off the rust on the car. And then one night, because at first I assumed that they might have been brothers. And then one night, I was in the bathroom because the way the houses are set up, the houses are just about the same design, you could say. So my window in the bathroom, everybody has a window in the bathroom. And the window in the bathroom is right next to the next house. The next house's side door. Um so I could hear the company coming in and out the house, and it was nighttime. It was about 8, 9 o'clock. And when I say old men, I mean like 80, 85 years old. So I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm listening to these people like coming in and out. And I'm like, wow, they I said, what is they doing? They having a little get together? I said, shit, I had one little gathering over my house in 8 years. And I'm listening, and all I could hear was men. Men, 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 men. Like, it's a raining man. Hallelujah. So I just put two and two together. Somebody said something, and I was just like, oh, snap. They is a couple. But anyway, you know my tangents now. So now we're going to get back on track here. So it says, Lipstick Alley. What? This person says she's renting a rug, sectional, and dining table and bought a big ass TV only for the kids to be locked in their dirty rooms watching a small slanted TV and tablets nailed to the wall with pillowcases for curtains. Uncle Joe needs to, Joe Biden needs to come snatch her uterus out. I just don't understand what goes through her mind. So, about her having another baby, it's just ironic to me because I know, at the end of the day, the average person cannot afford children. Let's just be 100% clear. Like, if that was the case, we wouldn't need WIC, you wouldn't need nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you a couple, I guess. But the average person making $45,000 a year, um, as a couple, or well, as a single person anyway. Um, Not that you have your kids by yourself, but if you're gonna end up a single mom, you can't afford a kid technically. But anyway, and I know couples that have children that have to go to WIC and get a little assistance. So whatever, that's what it is, okay. But I said that to say after 4 kids, bitch. You mean to tell me you sitting up here plotting and planning another baby as if you ain't got to run down to the government and use taxpayer money to provide milk and food for your children? Now, don't get me wrong. I'd rather pay for Jazz and her kids than all these illegal immigrants running around a town. They said we paying hundreds of thousands. We paying for hundred. I can't talk. Apparently, there's hundreds of thousands of illegal, not legal, illegal immigrants running around here that we are paying for taxpayer money. Okay, so yes, I'd rather take care of Jess and her kids. But I'm just saying, like, after 4 kids, you really gonna sit up there and act like y'all got this? Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't need the government for shit, and proud of it. It's not like, it ain't no embarrassment. It's just, oh, we about to have another baby. Yeah, we planned it. Yeah, we this is what we do. Um And not to say I didn't need assistance with both of my kids, but eventually, you know what I'm saying. I came up by myself at one point. I made 90,000. Yeah, technically $89,000. I grossed, one year, in between blah, 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 blah. Yeah, one year I grossed $89,000. Um, but obviously, grossing that is two different things. Um. But I would average anywhere between 65 and 80,000 a year, you know. So it's not like it ain't like I wasn't busting my ass, even though, I had needed assistance at one point, once I got off of it, I I was hustling, working 60 hours a week. So anyway, says she's living check to check, but multiple times throughout the years, Philip has been locked up and she received thousands. What she does with it, God only knows. Them kids have nothing to show for it, and neither does she, except now that dog. She could have tried to talk down most of her debt. I guess they meant to say walk down most of her debt and use that 2,500. She never had a credit card, so her debt is furniture, payday loans, and breaking leases. She could try to explain all she wants that is in high school. You know, it's really, really hard for me to believe that she actually spent, even if she spent 1,000 on that dog. Like I can't believe it. I cannot believe, I can't believe it. I just can't. Somebody would have to show me proof that she spent even $1,000, even though, a lot of people say the dog is worth 2,500. I need to see a receipt. Cause I just can't believe she dumb enough to buy a dog before she buy Kaylin some new Uggs. I refuse to believe that she bought a dog and paid that much money instead of buying little mama some little big mama some a brand new pair of Uggs. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all not gonna make me. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna believe it. Anyway, um oh, so the video where she was okay, so the most recent video where she was talking about what's his face? How Philip was in control of the money and the this and this and that and the other. And he helped her run her credit. And she was contributing with her student loans or whatever, via her student loans because she didn't have a job. She was going to school to get a degree that she wouldn't use. Anyway, um, my question is, how did you at what point was you gonna say after he was ruining your credit and y'all breaking leases that you were gonna say, Philip, I think I should, I can't talk. Maybe, maybe I should be in control of the finances. At what point? Apparently, it's all crickets, huh? Is that what's in your brain, crickets, girl? Because ain't no way in hell how you get evicted all them time. I'm a single mom. I've been doing this shit by myself. I chose not to have a man. I know women say that all the time. I choose to be single. But no, seriously, I was not really looking to get wifed up because I thought it was all fun just to be footloose and fancy free, child, and just date, 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 date. I just want to date. Okay. And then give me a little something, something on the side. That's just how I rolled at the time. Sorry, I can, what I'm saying. But anyway, I just can't understand. Like I've had four apartments and since I've been of legal age. The first apartment I had with my girlfriend, we stayed with each other for maybe 3 months. I end up I don't know if I broke the lease or not, but whatever the case was, I left there because me and her fell out. And I think she just went ahead and took it over because she had money at the time because her father had passed away. So she could actually afford the rent by herself. It was like 650. Um Second apartment was when I moved back up north. And I had a cute little basement apartment. Well, it was an apartment, but it was like, yeah. So it was downstairs. I just remember being downstairs. It was like underground, but it was an apartment complex. But I was at the bottom, basically. Um, oh, that was apartment number two. And I had a couple of carpet stains because I had this rabbit, and the rabbit had pissed the carpet, and they didn't want to give me money back. We had one over the apartment, me and my mother and everything. And I'll tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. My mother went over that apartment with me, and she would not have let me let that apartment. And this was in my early 20s, but still, she would have not let me leave that apartment a mess. But yet, still, they tried to say it was this, that, and the other wrong. I was getting ready to take their ass to Judge Judy. I called Judge Judy and everything, and they called me back, and they didn't want to give me my money. So I didn't break that lease. The third apartment was the apartment down the street, around the corner. Um, and then now where I'm at. Never broke a lease. Single. I've been single a long, long time. Shit, even when I was single, I was single. Shit, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I just and see, I got a relative like that because, and she pissed me off because we was talking and she was like, I'm gonna get so and so. I gotta try to get so and so to get this apartment for me and da 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 da. Like, bitch. Shit, I'm 42. She damn near 50. Talking about she got to get an apartment in somebody else's fucking name. Like, what the French toast? So, anyway, I know I'm all over the place, y'all. Just bear with me. Um, okay. So this person says, she's a dang lie. My credit isn't good. It's just effed up. Mind your business. I got approved for a house without them looking my credit. I thought long and hard about if I really wanted to move in a certain area. I said, F it, packed my shit and moved in. I wasn't about to let up opportunity, especially when my credit wasn't looked at. What? Oh, I thought they was talking about Jazz. Um, because she said something about being approved for a house and something, and then turning it down. Anyway, this person says, I think they're looking her up. You know she loves that I'm a YouTuber bullshit. Googling her own damn job is her enemy. You look her up and LSA pops up in Google. Um Once Chris moved in, he act like he owned the fucking complex. Barbecue and fire pit in a parking garage is the most ghetto low life shit I've ever seen. Her complex has a community grill for that very reason. They don't barbecue or have their little fire pits in the freezing cold anymore. Trashing those kids sitting on filthy cement floors with two small coats, no hats, no gloves because her bum thought it was a great idea. She's so fucking slow, it baffles me how she's even capable of day-to-day life activities. Now she has a dog pissing up the balcony. Urine, beds, and cement. Good luck, Jason. You certainly fucked yourself over on this one. I hope they take her to court. Oh shit. So somebody put a comment, said a comment was on live. It says on her live apparently. It says, dang bruh, tell that dude in the back let you talk without looking for reinsurance. In every statement you say. Oh my gosh. Y'all is too funny. Oh my god. They got a picture of a man pregnant. Supposed to be Chris. Oh, yeah, I know I said I want the baby. The baby should be named JC. Jaycee. I think that's cute. Um, for each for their initials, J and C. See, I'm the godmother. Psych. um, what is this? Yo, y'all know I can't get on Instagram because a lot live as, and I'm not a big Instagrammer. I'm not no Instagram or Facebook really, but I got my pages or whatever. And every now and then I would peek on Instagram because I used to use Instagram for the shade room mostly. But every now and then I would peek on there. But once I started going off on Liz, man, they deleted my whole shit. I don't know how to get back in that mug. Somebody help me. Help me, help me. So, Oh, they said this is Jazz Mother's Day pick with the men, the pregnant men. They y'all is stupid. Okay, question: when Jazz was on the floor reading pregnancy test, was dog there? If so, dumb bitch paid for extra expense before miss period. She had to know she was expected before the dog. Maybe she needed the funds gone before her man can suggest the abortion. Child. It's something weird about that stomach, y'all. I'm not, I won't believe it until that baby is kicking and screaming. I can't believe it because, when I'm bloated, I mean, shit, I look like I'm about 5 months pregnant now without bloatation. But when I was smaller and bloated, I could look like I was 5 months pregnant too, shit. So I'm just not, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it until it's 100% here, you know, but that's just me. That's just me. So real quick on, okay, so this is what I thought about when it comes to Chrissy and Jazz. Now, Chrissy dude is somebody I could kind of get to liking, okay? Even though I don't really watch Chrissy like that, he's got a good aura about him, it seems. His overall presence and persona, except for the drunk part. So, um, only thing I can say to Jazz and Chrissy is that y'all don't forget that y'all in the honeymoon phase still. I believe Chrissy's still just on about a year into this situation. I don't think it's quite. It can't be 2 years. It just can't be. So both of y'all about a good year into y'all situations, or going on a year, and be very clear because y'all don't date. Partially, part of the fact that y'all don't date. Well, um, yeah, especially Jazz. I'm more so talking to Jazz. I know Chrissy she probably take care of her men too a little bit, but for both of y'all, big sister to little sister, come close now. Listen very good. Y'all are in the honeymoon stages, okay? So don't be surprised when y'all see a whole other side of these dudes coming within the next 6 months. Do not be surprised, okay? And Chrissy, you need to check yourself when it comes to um treating your man like a child, because that situation with him sitting on the couch and you mentioning it and as if you know you paid for the couch, and even though the couch came with the damn house, okay, so use fucking couch. You act like you paid $10,000 for some shit like it's Italian leather, bitch. Don't get it twisted. Don't treat your man like no child. That is your man. Okay? Um, but ladies, I'm just saying, y'all, time will tell. But I do like Chrissy's guy. Um, Jazzy's guy is more of a goofball. They both dumb and dumber, so they make a good couple in that aspect because it's like the blind leading the blind. And as far as Jazzy, as far as you talking about this man work, just because Chrissy men actually probably do work, and I say probably only because only God knows. But I can believe Chrissy man work before I believe Chris work. So all that talking about you can't move here and there because of his job. Well, bitch, If your man had a car, had his own car, you wouldn't have to worry about the shit. Now would you? You got a family of 5 with one fucking car. Ain't that some shit? And let me tell you another thing, you and Liv. This is for you and Liv. With y'all stanky, trashy, trifling asses. Y'all that bitch, y'all that boss, y'all that this and y'all that. Okay. But look at your man. You know what your man is. You know what he got to offer, okay? And what he don't have to offer. And that's just a direct reflection of y'all, okay? So Liv and her man want to sit up there and the key on live, all tatted up from head to toe, sitting around humping and smoking and laughing and joking and dipping and doing it all damn day long with her Amazon diploma. I don't know what y'all bitches gonna do when y'all get older. Y'all gonna be collecting $500 a month in Social Security. Y'all better get into it. Get into it. You should have been working. Y'all gonna really be sad. Anyway, because it ain't like y'all men allow y'all to stay home if y'all was really that bitch. Y'all, it ain't like y'all could really stay home and not have to work, bitch. Jazz, you sitting up there, you stressed out. Oh my God, I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I ain't got no credit. And what am I doing? What am I doing? No, what is Chris gonna do, bitch? Let him handle the housing situation. Since he's such a good man and this and that and the other. But yet you that bitch. You that bitch. Yeah, right. Um, so wait a minute. They still keep saying Hips is faking his love for Jazzy. Aw, Chris, is you faking it? Because I know one thing at the end of the damn day, Chris being a younger guy with no real responsibility, child support ain't caught up with him yet. For real, for real. And, he gonna be at some point, he gonna have another young lady come into his DMs or whatever you want to call it, or he gonna go into their DMs, and before you know it, his ass gonna be gone. And you know what? And I know what I'm talking about because he the type of nigga that because he didn't have a place to stay when he met you and he was staying with relatives. I don't know if you admitted that or not, but I can believe that. Somebody said it. He was staying with relatives before he met you, bitch. So now that he with you and he got a little security for the moment, don't trust and believe he plotting his next move, bitch. Jazzy, little sister to big sister to little sister. He plotting his next move, honey bun. I don't know why the hell you think you got this magic carpet pussy, bitch. Just like you couldn't keep Philip from going out and making whole babies. Don't think that Chris ain't gonna get tired of looking at your big nostrils and say, shit, I could have me somebody that look, at least look a little bit better that I can get a little more coinage out of, okay? So anyway. Mm, 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 yeesh. And let me tell y'all detractors something. Don't be messing up Hips hustle. Shit. He trying to hustle. He don't need y'all talking about he faking it. Y'all shut the hell up. Chris trying to get his hustle on. Shoot. Shit, if a bitch wanna let him lay up in her house and she paying the bills, and long as he, you know what I'm saying, long as he with her, she ain't worried about his kids. Fuck his kids, shit. Cause it's all about her and her kids. Cause she the one need help right now. It ain't no real family for real. Because she not woman enough to say, yo, babe, you need to is you sending a couple of dollars, or you know, let's go buy the kids uh a couple of pairs of shorts, or a couple some underwear, some socks, or something. Shit, bitch. Have you done that? Wednesday birthdays, bitch. I bet you don't know. Um, but yeah, you gonna make sure he there with you and yours. Cause that's what selfish bitches do. And that's what selfish niggas do. But anyway. So this person says, that was a really nice video. All Jason is going to put out is some weird forced video of them twins and buns and some funky ass fried chicken dinner. She claims she doesn't even record him rubbing her belly. But Q, that they don't know about us. Oh, that song. Girl, you know good and well you would be recording him rubbing your belly if that was legit. Because why wouldn't you? That's for your subscribers, not for us. Not for your detractors, bitch. Um, so this person caught her in a lie. But didn't she say she signed another year lease a little after March when she was lying, talking about looking for houses? This person says, I think after having them to come and replace the closet door recently is when they made their decision. Uh-oh. Say what now? She had to have another closet door replaced? Are you serious? Um, this person says, I wonder that as well, because she can't be giving it all to Chris because we still see him in the same outfits. I bet Cheryl take her money. To be young and or younger and not having no money for real, bitch. I make $2,000 every 2 weeks. Well, more than that actually. Rough, no, yeah, like 2,500. At one point, I know I went. Back in the day, I used to be like, at one point when I was younger, I said if I could just make in my early 20s, if I could just make $1,000 a week, I would be so much better. So you get that $1,000 a week, you be like, damn. But like, and I know this YouTube, and I know people lie. I'm just saying, I don't have no reason to lie. But anyway, I make what I make, and I shop when I want to shop. I spend a lot of money on stuff that, you know, I mean, I buy what I want when I want to buy it. And it just, I can go where I want to go and do what I want to do. And I ain't by no means a stretch of the imaginary rich. I'm not saying that at all. Um, I still got debt. We in America, everybody, the majority of us got debt. So, uh, but I just don't know how. What does it feel like to not work and have to wear the same shit over again? You can't just get online and say, "Oh, I want these J's," or "I want these pair of sandals," or I mean, like that's gross. I don't know. Um, Let's see. Hey, did anybody notice if the supporters bought my girl some new shoes? Did they buy the kids summer clothes? Like what the fuck is going on with the supporters, Jazz? Tell them to get on they shit. You need the money to get the kids the clothes. And then before you know it, it'll be school time again. Do they wear uniforms to school? Because they need to be. Shit. Get these babies some clothes. And I want some real winter coats for these kids. Supporters. Who is her biggest supporter? Because I want to call a name out in my next video. She's still rocking. Okay, this is best set. And oh, oh. Okay, that's about Chrissy. I'm not talking about Chrissy. I actually like Chrissy, so I'm gonna leave her be. Um, Sorry, having babies to keep a man and getting attention from internet strangers since her knuckles don't give her none. How long y'all think it's gonna take before Chrissy have another baby? So it'll be baby number 11? Damn, she beating Kiki Wyatt. This person says she could have saved her slow checks, I believe. Burrow. Take some money to pay her back. Like a like a what? Just mentioned. Her credit and vlogs both work against her. I didn't know the complex already had a fire pit. What? That was so dumb of them. So they got a fire pit and a grill. And she's sitting up there fire pitting and grilling in her damn fake garage backyard. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, bitch. Um, I remember who said Chaz bought the dog knowing she was already pregnant. Didn't piss say Chaz 4 months pregnant. Oh my god, I cannot keep up with that bullshit. Like I said, we'll see. Oh, I'm going on 42 minutes running my mouth. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. Oh, I ain't even take the melatonin yet. Let's see. This is getting good though, y'all. But also, I think he's the dad of her youngest. Oh no, no, no! I'm not doing that. Where's more about Jazz? Hold on. Let's find something. Wow, so this person says this is about the third time in recent months that she says she had to be out of her apartment only to end up going nowhere. I believe it when I see it. So what do you guys think about that? Is that just a way to get I mean, I haven't heard her. I haven't really been watching, but has she been soliciting, GoFundMe's and stuff for Cash Apps? I don't know. Or the supporters just, oh, excuse me. When she say she in need of something, supporters just go ahead and hit her off or whatever. Um, let's see. Oh, this person said, I hope she ends up homeless and Cheryl is forced to take them in. I know Jazz is legally an adult, but Jazz herself needs adult supervision. Cheryl knows her daughter is not capable of taking care of kids, since CPS and Cheryl ignore the obvious neglect. That's, yeah. Wow. I mean, I hope that whatever the case is, as long as the kids got a roof over their head and, that they're being taken care of as much as to the best of Jazz's ability, unfortunately, because I mean, obviously she's not going to give the kids away to somebody who can really take care of them. So we just have to pray that Jazz has an awakening of some sort. Um, did she do a video of for Father's Day? And if she did, I mean, ooh, dang it. Uh, she got to be out by some time. I guess she making a This is her way of making a request that she's got to move out, that so people can donate to her. This person says she's just saying that she's got to be out by a certain time because that's what Chrissy said when she was moving, when she said she was stressed because they were on a time crunch and still didn't have a place to stay. So if Jazz does find a nice house like Chrissy, I mean, how is she gonna? She can't afford it. I mean, what the hell? Shit, Chrissy would probably be moving within the next couple months or damn so. So this what y'all follow after? I mean, it really is like the blind leading the blind. Y'all just, I mean, Jazz, you looking at Chrissy moving every couple of months or whatever, and then every couple of years she got a new man, and you looking up to her, and then we looking at you, Jazz, doing dumb shit. Live, she's you know, she's just a out there person that don't have no real direction. So I mean, all y'all are pretty much lost, but I see the most potential in Chrissy. Um, that's just me. I'm just saying. If Chrissy had a little bit more direction and could listen, she could listen to somebody, she would have the most opportunities to me. But she's still doing her thing with 10 kids. I mean, you know, it's just unfortunate every 2 years. I mean, no thanks. Um, yeah. I mean, shit, my son 12 and I ain't got no man right now. And right now I could go for one. I will be looking for one soon. Cause mama getting lonely. She's getting lonely. So it says Jazz needs to learn the lesson the hard way. She always depend on her mom. So her mom bought the Mountaineer for her? What the hell is going on around here? Is they ever gonna let Jazz stand on her own 2 feet? See, that's why, you know, when I was talking about Sansa Ray and her daughter not knowing how to drive or having her driver's license yet or what have you. We as the parents are we have to prepare these kids to get on with life. I mean, what the hell is going on here? With this Cheryl, I mean, I don't know what was going on in the household. Obviously not much, but and it's some learning disabilities, so you can't really it's not a lot you could do about that, but I don't know, child. Um but yeah, like I said, with Sansa and her daughter, had I been living down south in particular, last I knew down south you could have your drive your permit at 14. I don't know if that's still how it is. I'm gonna look it up. But if nothing else, I would have her in the car learning by 15. My son keeps talking about he don't want to learn how to drive. He don't want to know how to drive. I said, "What, you gonna be 30 and with kids and not driving? Are you kidding me?" I said, "Boy, you gonna get in this car. You gonna be getting on and on." Oh, what does this say? Just Jason, here's your celebrity lookalike. Child, some man. He ain't no celebrity. But I told my son he what 12. I told him by 14 you gonna be in the parking lot, backing it up and pulling it forward, homeboy. I don't know what you thought, cause at the end of the day, the earlier you learn them, at least getting familiar. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the better out there be. Shit, I ain't playing no games. Just like I would deal with my daughter. Um, let's see. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's too early for certain things, but then certain things you got to be like, all right, now come on here. Um, yeah, this person says, I doubt she's really looking for a place. She isn't recording anything. Yeah, where's the footage of the housing, the apartment she's supposed to be looking at? She showed us a couple times, but she knew she wasn't gonna get it. Or maybe she's holding on to footage to compile the 15-minute Chris is there all week to make one video. She's doing her moving purge or throwing out the kids stuff. And it takes a certain kind of man, and I don't know if Chris is a certain kind of man, but it take a certain kind of man before he gets um fed up and decides that he don't want to be bothered with you and your chilling. And he ain't got to be, cause he ain't gonna marry. He ain't married your ass, and he can move on. So, and I mean, that could be the case regardless. But just because she acting like she got such a prize, girl, nigga probably don't even wipe his ass right. Probably got shit stains all in his drawers. Pretty sure management wants her out since she's been doing month to month. Those kind of contracts are unpredictable and unreliable. Leasing agents want a commitment of at least a year. They probably have so many people waiting right now who have good credit and their shit together. They probably do renos on her apartment when she moves out and jack up the price even more. It's a money move for the apartment complex. She better hope she joking about this, that she really don't have to move. Uh, Chris said Jazz is big, big, big pregnant. The thing about it though is she ain't really that much bigger than to me than what she been when she was supposed to been on her little weight loss. Shit, look like she just ate a couple extra helpings of grits or something. Wait a minute. Oh, that what I read earlier. Okay, so this was somebody replying saying, okay, saying in regards to credit, they said my credit isn't good. It's just as effed up. Mind your business in parentheses. I got approved for a house without them looking at my credit. I thought long and hard about if I really wanted to move in a certain area. I said F it, packed my shit and moved in. I wasn't about to let an opportunity pass by, especially when my credit wasn't looked at. So somebody apparently got by or got past, went under the radar basically. I guess is what they're saying. Um, oh, so what happened to me? Cause you know what? I actually got student loans and stuff. So when I have student loans and stuff. So when I was moving into my apartment around the corner at the time, the manager was bringing up my credit report and my student loans and shit. So I said, sir, I said, excuse me, I'm gonna pay my rent before I pay this debt at the time. So that was, so I left it at that. But then I went home and I just had a little talk with Jesus. When they say have a little talk with Jesus, tell them all about your problems, honey. I had a little talk with the Lord, and I just had a little talk, and this is what I need, God, and I need your help. This, that, I got a daughter. I'm living with my aunt right now because I just moved back in town, yada yada. And shoot, 3 months later, they was like, "Come on in, girl." It was, and let me just say, it was Section 8 apartments. So, um, the rent went up and down depending on my income. Um, so I really didn't start making the most money I've ever made so far until after my 30s. What, like my mid to early 30s, somewhere around there. So, um, yeah, why they want to be bringing God up and everything. Talk to God about going to the courthouse and getting a marriage license. How about that, bitch? Uh, sorry, Lord. Um, all right, I'm gonna see about one more page, and then I'm gonna end this because I'm going on an hour. Running my mouth. Oh, somebody said throwing Molotov cocktails made from Raid cans in her windows. Y'all better stop. Um, yeah, and then supposing Jazz is really pregnant, and she might very well be. I just, whatever. So let's see. 3 girls, 1 boy. 3 girls, 2 boys. It's about to be another boy. Ooh, my finger. So the oldest two can always, they'll stay together. They probably gonna be together till they're 18 in the same room. Um, then and the twins, they gonna end up sharing a room until they get good and grown. Um, let me see. But you know what? If push came to shove, they could share a room at least up until she got her period. So Jazz, you got time gonna fly by quick too. The little ones is what, 3? You got 7 years minimum. Cause I got my period when I was 10. Before I recommend, cause up until then, I mean, cares. I mean, if you just can't afford it, shit. At least that twin gonna have to have her own bedroom by the time she get her period. And then, but she gonna end up putting 3 in one room anyway, and probably have to get on a master bedroom now. Um, but we'll see how she figure this thing out, child. Rake it up, rake it up. I wish I knew the lyrics, but anyway. Um. So yeah, that's that on that. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so this person says, "What was Jazz doing all those months she was living in Cheryl's? That was the time to come up. People were telling her, sis, get a job or hustle and stack while you're not paying rent. She came up with a billion excuses for being broke. Stay at home mom. Now, 2 years later, she in the same predicament with no edges." Oh my gosh, y'all is stupid. Team for me says she basically put her foot in her mouth. She got that stimmy and went month to month on her lease without researching the housing market. Now she's fucked. This is how you know she lives in a bubble. Everyone in the USA knows the market has been insane since the end of winter. She has the phone in her hand 24/7, but never clicks on news articles. And yeah, she probably stay on Instagram and Facebook. Worried about Chris commuting to work and supposedly turned down. Child, Chris ain't Chris commuting to the corner. or to the live from the bedroom to the living room. And I really truly don't believe he works, and that's sad. Because you rather have a nigga lay up under your stinking ass 24/7. Because every time you turn around, a real man, if he really had a job, for real, he wouldn't be so readily available every time you turn around. He in the background, or you see him peeking, or you see his damn shadow, bitch. He ain't at no damn work, so you need to quit that lying. All right, y'all. I mean, really. This is pure entertainment for me, except for the kids. I don't want nothing bad to happen to them children. All right, y'all. I might be back on another video. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and hit that cash app at $CANDYLAND 5809. It's shit for your girl. All right. See you soon.